channeled ancestral spiritual teachings on willpower. And it's just a little something that I think would be inspiring.
On gratitude and will of the ancestors in music medicine, which is one of my mediums. My work is spiritual healing. Count your blessings, our elders have often said. Focus on what's good and beautiful. The Bible basically says our ancestors, our elders, worked with the power of will, focus, and gratitude when they sang their way through, surviving, facing, overcoming, and then rebuilding their lives and traditions during and after slavery and its after effects spanning generations. They sang spirituals such as Hush, Hush, somebody's calling my name. Oh my Lord, what shall I do? Here, they listened to spirit for guidance in the stillness. They sang, I know the Lord, he heard my cry. They knew what they knew. They had a knowingness that God, the creator, the great power, the great spirit, was and is over all. And they had a relationship to spirit. A direct line, no matter the circumstances, they dwelled in that trust and that set a healing tone and energy to face the pain and pull it up and out by surrendering it into God's healing balm and power. And that would usher them into and through to the other side, knowing that they were loved and valued and that they were not forgotten. This is a legacy and a wisdom teaching for future generations to follow on how to survive and thrive under any circumstance and leave something of value behind. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful, trouble don't last always. Again, the focus was gratitude for what is good. Ancestors said in effect, I know this is temporary and won't last. I am patient and centered as I listen for your instructions. God, just tell me what to do. I expect a miracle. I expect a change by your power and grace. This was a way of looking upon things. And a way of calling up and dwelling in the quickening, healing presence of God. This was a way of working the willpower, to know what you know, and to get beyond the seemingly impossible to the other side of any situation, even to freedom itself. The ancestors sang, got my mind, stayed on freedom. The elders, they affirmed that they had a single-mindedness, a power of will to face any and all obstacles until they met their goal, and nothing could stop them. No weapon against them could stop this movement of God on behalf of God's children. They said with conviction, I will do my part whether I live to see it or not. I stand on the sacred ground on the backs of those before me for the benefit of the future generations. And if not of my own will, by the grace and power of spirit, my mind is fertile with the truth of being for our children. for the future. I am focused in my mind. For this purpose, I was born for the future, as was done for me. And together, we agree to will this into being. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, I have seen the vision, for I have, essentially, been to the mountaintop in my mind, and I have no more fear. Whether I make it there with you or not, I am with you in spirit, dwelling in a power greater than us all and greater than any obstacle. Let us today remember to be still and to connect with and direct this power given us. Let us connect through our higher selves to the Holy Spirit ancestral realm, and let us dwell, be strengthened, and be guided there. Many New Thought Christians, they shy away from these old-time religion songs, as we call them, feeling that they are old-fashioned and dwelling in the negative, woe is me attitude, but they are jewels. And more important, they are medicine and teachings for the future, for the younger generations. Just as many slave spirituals were called for escaping from slavery to freedom, these songs are teachings for freeing yourself from the bonds of limiting conditions, whether imposed by others, outside of you, or self-imposed, limiting beliefs from within. The medicine and the way is always there if you choose how you will look upon things and choose to look deeper always with inner eyes and inner ears where greater truths are revealed. Our elders and our ancestors knew that the way through and beyond was not in ignoring the truth of what is or was, but the way was and is. To face it square on, place it in God's loving power, knowing who we really are beyond the appearance, knowing that there is a greater power and a deeper reality, and tapping that power with the consciousness and the energy of gratitude and an expectancy of a healing. They knew to bless the situation and to thank God, the source of in advance, as a practice of faith. And in this way, they shaped and wielded the spiritual substance, the quickening and the healing power of God into whatever they needed to survive and thrive under the harshest conditions. They trusted that the purpose was higher than their individual lives. And for this reason, they survived and wheeled us into being their descendants, bearing knowledge and access to this truthful medicine for the benefit of past, present, and future generations and the world. That was the purpose. The power of God in and through them, the ancestors, the power of will exercises for us a shining example to follow and carry on for the future generations. They have already done the work for us, preserving and perfecting this science and passing it on. We stand upon the backs of those who came before us to have reached this higher level of possibility. What will you do with this inherent power given you by the power and the will of God, the Creator, the Great Spirit, willed through the ancestors, by example, an ancestral memory? Ask and listen, and you will know what to do. Your purpose, the how to do this, is willed to you through your gifts and your truest heart's desires, which are also clues. Will them to work for you. Thank you.